Hi, I'm Inga from Rising Vibrations with an S, if you didn't catch that. Um, yes, and this is a reading that I created for those of you who are dealing with cheaters. You were in a serious relationship with a cheater and you recently found out for sure, not by speculation, that your partner was cheating on you. So this spread was created to look at the subliminal or subconscious or even past life energies of the cheater and the person that they cheated with. And we'll pull 3 more cards for you to see kind of what the outcome is and how you can better cope if you're struggling with coping with an infidelity or a betrayal. This doesn't necessarily have to be a betrayal in love. It can also be a betrayal in any close partnership. And this reading will be for Virgo. We have, it's like 2 twins, like the Gemini card is silence. And I had that before because this is the second time I've gone through the reading. And for Virgo, I did get before that you guys are being very quiet about your pain with this and that you have to get out and you have to talk to someone about it. If you're dealing with a Virgo cheater, that you have to talk about it. It's like you're keeping it to yourself. So this is if a Virgo cheated on you. Virgo sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign cheated on you. I'm going to go ahead and cut in after this. Let me see. Last time, guys. Stop. I want this one. I'm leaving this at the head. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. I'll tell you what it is now because it's relevant. This is a Crusader. It's dealing with Aries, Sagittarius energy, so a very fiery, a very destructive energy. I feel like those of you who are dealing with a Virgo cheater are feeling, and they are also feeling like everything's been destroyed in vain. So let's see where this is going to go. We have guilt at the top of the reading. Let me show that to you. We have guilt. We have the regulator. This is Mercury Virgo energy. This is the major arcana. So at least we kind of see you making an appearance here. Sometimes Virgo, and I don't know why for this reading I keep getting that. It's very odd. I feel like I'm talking to the Virgo cheater, so take it how you want to. But I feel like for Virgo that sometimes in these situations you think that you still have a lot to learn. And yeah, these things happen with cheating. These things happen. Sometimes people this is for the other person who they cheated with. And so I feel like we have this odd combination of the Virgo energy here of someone who's innocent and following the conventions. Also 2 major arcana, and then we have something like the devil character on the other side. So this Virgo cheating on you was something that, and I got this before, that could not be avoided. I feel like your relationship was pretty good with a Virgo. If there's kind of 2 different groups, you have problems in a relationship, and you knew that cheating could be a variable, or those of you who had no idea. I feel like this Virgo who cheated was caught off guard and you're caught off guard by the cheating, because I feel like in general things were good in the relationship. This is what I have for their energy of cheating. Again, I feel like they're quite sad, and I keep getting this. Someone needs to talk about this openly, that there's a lot of things that need to come out still about this cheating. When we have arrows, this is not like the Lovers or Major Arcana. This is just like sex or pleasure. This is the Aries, Taurus, passion, being overcome by passion. And so with this and this, we see it was a kind of a powerful seducer or seductress. This is the seducer. And maybe the Aries who cheated really feels like they were seduced into the situation. So, you guys, I'm going to pause the video for a second and come right back to you. Okay, let's continue. Then we have the quarrel, the fight on the person who cheated. And we have the piper against someone who's seducing. This is the Pied Piper of Ham. He seduced all the children away. This was a true story, by the way. So the person who they cheated with was able to seduce them. The relationship with you seemed to be quite stable, Virgo. You guys may have had disagreements, but it was of a normal nature. I don't feel like anything was extraordinarily out of balance. I'm going to pull one more for the center. There's a lot of falseness to the person who they cheated with. This is a man dreaming about being an amazing warrior or soldier. It's an impossible type of a connection that they've started. The person is trying to give off an impression of being like you, so I'm not sure if this is a person that you know or are aware of, but they're trying to give an impression that they are like you, because I feel like your Virgo cheater still wants to be back with you. They miss you. I think they're thinking about you. They're dreaming about you. They're dreaming about you. But maybe consciously or subconsciously, they're thinking a lot about you, dreaming a lot about you. They felt very connected to you. So they're not sure why this has happened. Maybe it's something that happened after a heated argument. And, okay, I don't usually say that, but if you already know, it's like more needs to come out on this, about what happened. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up with 3 more cards for some final advice. And then we're going to say goodbye for now. We have 10 of Swords, warring. I believe that's the 8 of Pentacles and the Star card. This keeps coming up for a lot of people for the general kind of advice for you. And again, talk to someone if you need to speak to someone about the situation, or I would advise you to, if you haven't come forward, Virgo, to tell friends and family about what happened out of shame. Try to get on top of that and share with others. Tell them what's happening. Tell them what your plans are. Try to see if you can get information or help about what are your next steps if you will dissolve the relationship. And I'm talking more about a marriage now. Don't put yourself in competition with anyone else. If because I feel like the other person's trying to put their self in a competition with you. Don't fall into that. And I wish you luck. I hope I see you guys back next month. Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.